I got a Daisy feeling. I got a Daisy feeling. Yeah.
What is going on, everybody? I'm Jaby, joined by Vivian Day, here to play. And so we are watching Sir Return Hey. Stand-up comedy. Did I say that correctly?
Yeah.
Okay. Stand-up comedy by BISWA Kalyan Rath. You guys, thanks so much for joining. Make sure hit the subscribe button, bell icon, all notifications, pretty please. Vote this up, let YouTube know you're enjoying what you're watching, and subscribe to BISWA Kalyan Rath as well. There's a link in the description below if you'd like to click on that link, give the original video an upvote, and subscribe to him from there. Here we go.
अभी तो सब कुछ ऑनलाइन डिलीवरी होता है भाई, नमक से लेके ऑक्टोपस जो चाहिए ऑक्टोपस मिलता है ऑनलाइन। बताओ, ऑक्टोपस आ जाएगा तुम्हारे घर में। तुमको पता नहीं क्या ऑर्डर किया है, डब्बा खोलेगा उसके अंदर से एक और डब्बा निकलेगा क्रेजी। वो डब्बा खोलेगा एक छोटा डब्बा निकलेगा, वो क्रेजी। काटेगा 2 थर्मोकोल निकलेगा। भाई क्या मंगा दिया है भाई मैंने। उसके अंदर से एक बैट निकलेगा, और जैसे तू बैट लेगा 2 बार स्विंग करेगा ना, तुझे समझ आएगा कि बैट नहीं चाहिए था, लोगों का प्यार चाहिए था। बैट तो मैंने मंगा दिया, खेलने के लिए कोई दोस्त ही नहीं। क्या करेगा मैं बैट का? रियलाइजेशन इमीडिएटली नहीं आता है। जब तक बैट दूर है तुमको लगता है यही है मेरा जिंदगी का प्रॉब्लम का सलूशन, यही है। जैसे ही हाथ में आता लगता है कि टैलेंट ही नहीं है मेरे में।
Calling us out, bro.
क्या होएगा? और तुम फट से रिटर्न दबा देता कि नहीं चाहिए, ले जाओ रिटर्न, मेरे को नहीं चाहिए, ले जाओ रिटर्न। ओके, इतना आसान है। बचपन में भाई रिटर्न करने के लिए फूफा जी वगैरह को लेके जाना पड़ता था। काहे कि दुकानदार मानता ही नहीं था कि उसने बेचा है। भैया आपने जो प्रेशर कुकर दिया है ना, उससे सीटी नहीं बज रहा। हम लोग प्रेशर कुकर बेचते ही नहीं यार। फूफा जी को लेके जाएगा, तेरा घर चला देंगे, घर के ऊपर सीटी बजेगा, ले वापस प्रेशर कुकर। भाई साहब आप बोल रहे तो ले रहे हैं, पर हम बेचते नहीं हैं। अभी तुम रिटर्न दबाते हो और फिर भूल जाते हो। एक बंदा आएगा, डिंग डोंग, दरवाजा खोलेगा, बोलेगा सर आपका रिटर्न है, ले ले मुझे। नहीं सर आपका मिनी स्कर्ट का रिटर्न है। हैं? सर मिनी स्कर्ट मंगाया था ना आपने, उसका रिटर्न है। तुम एक सेकंड सोचेगा, मिनी स्कर्ट मंगा दिया मैंने, ताकि तुम मंगा भी सकता है, पता नहीं थे। कभी रात को 4 बजे बकचोदी चढ़ी होगी, मंगा दिया मिनी स्कर्ट। देखते हैं ना क्या है, मंगा दिया होगा। बंदा आ गया, तुम बोलेगा नहीं मैंने नहीं मंगाया, बोलेगा सर आपने मंगाया है। मैंने नहीं मंगाया सर, घर पे किसी ने मंगाया होगा। तुम बोले सही बात बोल रहा, किसी ने मिनी स्कर्ट मंगाया क्या? एक भी वर्ड नहीं गया, बता। अब तुम दोबारा धीरे धीरे बोलेगा, किसी ने मिनी स्कर्ट मंगाया है क्या? किसी ने क्या? सेंटेंस का सिंटैक्स क्या है? अभी नाउन भरना है इसके अंदर। मिनी स्कर्ट, मिनी स्कर्ट क्या मंगाया है क्या? मिनी स्कर्ट मंगाया है क्या? हाँ, किसने? किसी ने, कहीं कोई, रहने वाला, चिल्ला क्यों रहे हो? अरे क्योंकि तुम लोग दूर हो, तुम हमेशा चिल्लाते हो।
A day in the life.
मिनी स्कर्ट मंगाया था क्या? नहीं भाई, नहीं मंगाया था। सर मंगाया था। वो बोल रहा है मंगाया था। वो कौन? भाई तू कौन? सर मैं हरीश। हरीश? हरीश कौन? हरीश miniscot.com वाला। सर हम लोग miniscot.com से नहीं है, हम लोग एक्चुअली थर्ड पार्टी हैं। ऑर्डर मैंने भी नहीं किया है, मैं भी थर्ड पार्टी हूँ, ठीक है। और मेरा बीवी ने अपने लिए भी नहीं मंगाया, वो भी गिफ्ट देने के लिए मंगाई। मैं टेक्निकली 9th पार्टी चल रहा हूँ। मैं फर्स्ट पार्टी से मिला ही नहीं हूँ लाइफ में भाई, सब थर्ड पार्टी घूम रहे हैं, कोई कुछ ओन ही नहीं करता, सब एनालाइज कर रहे हैं तीसरे का डेटा। हम लोग थर्ड पार्टी, हम लोग ना क्रेडिट कार्ड देते हैं ना हम लोग खरीदते हैं, हम लोग एनालाइज करके बोल देते हैं सब। अरे ये बोल रहा है रिटर्न है, आती हूँ। अब तुम खड़ा है 2 मिनट के लिए। और हरीश भाई कितना कमा लेते हो? हरीश भी पूछ रहा है सर बिल्डिंग का रेंट क्या चल रहा है इधर? 1 लाख। ये घर का 1 लाख देते हो सर?
This other voice is funny.
हाँ। क्यों सर? थर्ड पार्टी हूं ना भाई।
I was wondering if I actually saw this recorded. I was trying to like get a good look at like the environment every time they cut to the audience because I saw him perform live when I was in India.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
How wild.
Like I was so excited to watch him perform. Because like I'm a fan of his, and I think he's just got good timing and delivery, and like his cadence, his physicality, I think is fun. I don't think that this is the spot I was at, but like if it was, I was off to the side.
That'd be wild.
Yeah, he was really funny.
Was he wearing the same thing?
I think he was.
It's just his uniform.
What threw me was that it just looked like. Well, this is his special, so it couldn't have been that. It could not have been that he did his special there because it was...
Yeah, wouldn't they tell you?
Yeah, they would. Like, I don't know how long his special is, but I don't think he was doing his special that night. I think he was just, drilling sets, little stand-up bits. And so...
Wow.
But it's like his laugh, the way he delivered, everything was all like basically that. I'm like, there's no way it was that, was it? Was that the night? I don't think it was.
That's so
but
funny.
yeah. So anyway, this is your first exposure to him. What did you think?
It is. He's so enjoyable. He's like your brother or best friend that you want around all the time. Loved his voices. It was so relatable. I was like, man, you're calling me out so hard right now. Like, stop attacking me. He was really good.
What do you mean? Why did you feel like you were attacked?
Well, with all the like online delivery stuff, like you don't know what you're ordering. You're just trying to find love. You're just lonely, filling that empty hole. I was like, stop.
No, this was shot in London, so it wasn't where I was.
Okay.
Okay, I had to look it up. I was like, I gotta see where he did this. I'm sure it'll say it somewhere. He shot it in London. That's even more interesting because I was at a bar not that long ago. Acharo and I just decided to go hang out at this place, my favorite bar. And so I'm upstairs on the patio area, and a group of Indians show up who are most of whom are from London.
Okay.
And so I try to like get into the conversation with them, and they were fucking boring. And they had no connection to the homeland at all, except for like 1 or 2 of them. They really didn't have connection to the homeland, which made them even more frustrating to talk to. I'm just like, you guys are just like impossible to relate to, and so
isn't the community
actually
huge?
I wasn't with Achara. It was with
wrong girl, Jaby.
It wasn't with a girl at all. It was with Laquan, and I was like, yo man, we gotta ditch this conversation. You see those 2 hotties over there? We gotta go figure out a way to talk to them. And he goes, well, how do we do that? I go, like this. I go up to them and I go, hey, I need to get out of this conversation over here. Can we sit with you for a couple minutes? And they're like, okay. And that's how we moseyed on over to them.
That's how you come on in.
But my whole point in bringing this up is that it's, stuff doesn't always travel outward, even if you're talking to Indians outside of India.
Right.
It doesn't always connect. And like, hopefully it does. But like all these guys I was talking to, not all of them, a number of them I was talking to, I was trying to like ask them what films they've kept up with from India.
They're like, no.
You have watched more Indian movies than they have, okay? Because they're like, why would I watch that? Like, aren't they just stupid and silly movies? Like, I wouldn't do that. And I'm like, dude, you are so ignorant to what you're missing out on.
It's sad.
And I understand why some Indians get pissed at NRIs, because that's the attitude that they have, is a very sort of
like,
Western
why would I
flippant.
care?
Exactly, like they're above Indians from the homeland. It's like, that's such a shitty attitude to have.
Yeah.
But what's great about this is that his comedy worked, even though he was not in India.
Yeah.
Like, that's power.
Yeah.
If you're able to do that, like, I know, like, Bill Burr, who's my favorite comedian of all time, he'll go to India. He'll go to different places in the world. He'll do his stand-up comedy, and it works.
Yeah.
That is remarkable when that's able to happen. Now, that being said, to be fair, he might be talking to an audience that wants homeland comedy.
Yeah.
The
community is huge.
Yeah.
In London, isn't it?
Yes,
huge.
but it's like there's different sects. You have the people who still pay attention to what's going on back home, and the people who reject it.
Right.
That happens with a lot of Asians, though.
I was gonna say, like any immigrant story that's going to happen.
I think
you're
it's-
either going to grow up with it and be so annoyed with it and not connect with it, especially if there's no communication.
But I think
there.
that's mostly more often than not, like statistically, I feel like you'll find that with Asians more than any other group of people.
Yeah.
Like Russians are not going to have an issue with their Russian heritage.
Yeah.
But like, whereas you're, someone who's Japanese
Asian.
or Chinese or Korean who grew up here might not really have much of a connection with the homeland. In any case, I thought this was funny.
He is amazing.
Yeah, I thought he was really, really strong.
Like.
And I was really hoping he was going to dive into some of the stand-up comedy that I remember him doing. It's interesting because he has such a calm demeanor about him, right? And he just can fly off the handle in a fit of rage, and you just don't see it coming. And it's
brilliant.
It's all funny.
Yeah.
But it's just like, whoa, I didn't know he had it in him,
It's quite a pair of lungs.
Yeah, exactly.
All that yelling.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed it.
You guys, thanks so much for hanging out. I'm Jaby Kuwait. This is
Vivian Day.
Peace out.